All right, good day. We got copper prices at an 8-year high. It's almost as high as it's ever been, like in 2011. So we're going to have a look at separating your number one copper from your brass, from your number two copper that still has paint on the pipe or soldered joints. Anyway, we're going to have a look at how to do that. So here we got copper joints on the bottom, a brass valve with a steel handle, another copper solder joint here, and a brass fitting on top. So first thing we're going to do, cut that brass fitting off. There's a compression fitting in there for copper that I'm not going to take the time to take that compression fitting off because it just doesn't make sense for the amount of money you're going to make. It's not worth that much in weight. So after you get that cut off, it's time to throw some heat at that top solder joint. We're going to separate the copper from the brass. Take your torch, heating it up. Set a pair of pliers on top. You see that solder starting to bubble. Then turns liquid. And it's near time to take it out. Keep heating up right around the brass solder joint. And it start to come out. There you go. Pull it right out. Throw that in your number two bin. Now we're going to start heating up that bottom solder joint. Getting it ready to come out. While we're doing that, we can take off our handle. Put a screwdriver in, spin out that screw, knock it off with a hammer or pliers or wrench, whatever you guys like to use for a hammer. Somehow I got really lucky and my brass valve broke and my bottom solder joint came out. So my handle didn't come off though. So we're going to put that in the vise. That's it. Now, your brass can go in your brass pile. That's the first step of separating your brass from your copper so you make the most money on scrap when it's at such a high price.